And we're back. Volume seems lower than usual. What is that? No, it's fine. All right. So we are back with AFD 2018 mode. Launchers only. So for those of you who didn't catch the first stream, there we can only pick up launchers. And as you can see, our inventory is full of them. So let's see what else we have going here. The build is it's kind of a tough way to play. Let's see, we've decided to go with treads, as I recall. We do have extra power because we keep running out of power because we're using EM launchers a fair bit, and they are quite expensive in the power department. There's we don't have much in the way of utilities though. We've been getting a lot of extra utility slots because we didn't really need any other slots at the time. I think we might get an extra weapon later, but I don't know. Once you have area of effect weapons, you don't necessarily need quite so many slots, although it can be really effective. I'm just not very familiar with that playstyle, so meaning a lot of launchers at once, but I know it can be really effective. So we have all these utility slots, and we haven't really been able to fill them with a lot of useful stuff. I mean, sure, we want matter pods. So these are kind of useless. Maybe one would be fine. Just the advanced heatsink would be okay to deal with, whatever we might end up generating by firing a lot of launchers. Otherwise, yeah, the matter pods are just random little things we picked up. We could easily consolidate that. And we don't even have anything in this slot. Coverage, not amazing. We just have some light armor. But we did just drop into Factory 5. It's a straight path so far. Decided to mostly avoid side paths. And today will be the last stream for the next month or so. So we have to finish this run today. I'll be out of town as of next week. Still working on Cogmind, but out of town. So no streaming during that duration for several weeks. And what else is going on? This week there's also going to be some voting on Patreon. So if you're a patron, there will be a vote going out for what top feature you want to see in Beta 10. Now I've got a list. I've expanded the list from our Beta 9 voting time. There's I think another 4 new entries on it you can vote for. There's probably a total of 10 or so different things, larger features, and I'm only going to implement one of the ones from that list because they're all kind of optional, but everyone will get to choose which one they'd prefer to see. And I'll build that soon. Okay, so let's get started with today's run, and we got to make it all the way to the end or die. I don't know. We might die in this mode. I don't know. I've never played the mode before, and it can get pretty tough having just launchers, especially since the alert goes really high. So we'll see. We're gonna end it today, but normally the latter half of the game can take up to 2 streams. So I don't want to rush it, but we might be going a little faster than usual. All right, but look at all these launchers. You're gonna have to keep replacing launchers, right? All right, those aren't any better than what we have though. All right, what do we have in inventory? We have a total of 4 improved proton missile launchers. We have the precision rocket launcher we're using, rocket array, which we still haven't used yet. It's just the basic rocket array rather than the good one, or the best one. I'm sure we'll probably find the other one later because in this mode only launchers can spawn. So, all right, and we have 2 conventional long range and a heavy. All right. All right, let's start exploring. Where are we? We're in the middle center east part, as I recall it. Yeah. All right. So, a little more to the north, it looks like. Yeah, we're a little more to the north side. So, yeah, we could head north. Always got to keep an eye on what the launches are. So we should pick this up instead of the heavy we've got. Just keep upgrading. Oh, okay. I've already got some friends. Just gonna see if we can take this guy out in the front. But we're slightly in the radius here. I'll fire behind him instead. Yeah, it didn't quite work. Damn it. How fast is he? We're on tread, so we're probably not much faster than him. Yeah, we're the same speed, so we actually cannot escape this dude. The problems of having only launchers. So one of the other things we were looking to get was possibly some shock absorption, because that would really help with this point-blank launching where we're annihilating our own stuff. I'm just gonna whack this guy. Oh shoot, this is hurting. I'm in pain. Okay, that hurt a lot. I need to see the enemies from far away. We need some visual sensors. That would help. Oh, okay, we got in here. Oh, there's a smart bomb. Actually, we passed up one of those earlier, didn't we? Smart bomb. I skipped one earlier, but let's see. Matter-wise, we do have to be a little more careful about matter, actually. There's a sentry in there. Shock trap. Well, I want to go north and around the corner, but shoot. I guess we can't go this way. I was thinking of going... I want to go north and around the corner that way, because that's going to be towards... following this northern side of the map here. That'll be a little safer. I guess we'll have to blow up these traps. Kind of an expensive way to do it. Boom. There they go. Oh, shoot. Well, you guys aren't going to last. I wish I knew where his friends were, but well. Oh, if we hit him from here, it's going to wake up the sentry, and then we have to face a sentry, which is tough to do with launchers. Damn. The other option would be, I was going to say pull out a proton missile, but if we use a proton missile... Hey, Freako, yeah. Good luck blowing up the whole complex, exactly. That's basically what this mode is. In fact, that's why sometimes I think I know other players have done full launcher runs before, not even this mode, just in the regular game, and take even more weapon slots and literally just make that, go all in with it, and literally every slot filled with a powerful launcher and just mow everything down and just keep going that way. And that can technically work if you're good at that. But anyway, so we could use the proton missiles here, but that will actually still wake up the sentry anyway. It won't blow up the walls. He'll come from around the corner. So, I don't know. Sentries, again, they're resistant to explosives, making it not an ideal way to kill them. Okay, shoot. Whatever, I'm just going to shoot him. Alright, now the sentry's coming. And shoot. There, I think we got them all. Where's the sentry? He must be coming to the east. Or we blow him up. That would be really nice but unexpected. I was thinking he'd be coming this way around, because the first shot might not have gone through both layers of wall. Well, no, he would have gotten one. Maybe he's gone. That would be... Oh, no, okay. This door over here just opened a second ago, so he's already headed around. He's behind us. Okay, definitely behind us. Could use proton missiles on him, which might be worth it because we need to get some matter back. Might switch to proton now. And we also need his treads and his armor. Actually, yeah, it's probably a good idea to take on this sentry. Let's see if we can do this. There he is. As expected. You're right on time. He's already been hit by the launchers, though, so maybe he's not going to have much left. But the proton actually might improve his salvage, so we'll see. It's going to take... Alright, there he is. Thank you. You gave us something anyway. Okay. Yeah, we're going to switch with... we're going to keep proton missiles for now, otherwise we're going to run out of matter. Oblong says, resistant to explosives is code for you're not using enough explosives. This is true. If you use enough, they will go down. It's like using EM against Behemoth. You can do it. They're resistant, but if you just bring enough of it to bear, they will get corrupted, and some people use that. Oh, hey, Tone. Yeah, full EM is a little better, probably, because you get to keep your... I mean, EM is... As long as you can maintain it, because then you won't run out of matter. I think probably one of the times you'd prefer to use explosives is against swarmers, though, because our proton missiles aren't enough to kill the swarmers outright, and they'll end up firing a lot more shots. whereas an explosive launcher can kill an entire squad of swarmers in one hit. So, but yeah, it is better probably to stick with EM for most of it. Oh, here's a guy we could take out. In fact, this might be a good idea. See, I don't know if we should do that here, but we might need a third power slot, yeah. He's gonna. Oh, he didn't call for help at least. I'm trying to keep us out of the range. Oop, there we go. Oh, that hurt his stuff. Not much, but let's see. He dropped some treads for us, which are actually not bad. And matter. There we go. And a large storage unit. Oh, programmers. All right, our favorites. All right, let's switch that out. Grab this. Grab this. I guess we'll take his engine too, just to have a spare. Here's a programmer. It's probably the ones that just came. There must be a garrison, probably a garrison just to the south of us. Freakill says we need a launcher that launches smaller launchers at the enemy. Yes. Damn. Lost our armor. Whoops. Alright, the second one is down here. Should really be firing two at once. Alright, they're both gone. We'll switch back soon, maybe. Alright, I've already got an assault coming. Ooh, trap. Ouch. Oh. This is a patrol, though. This thing to our west. Oh, wait. That has a mechanic. Shoot. Is there an exit over here? Alright, I'm going to have to switch back to proton missiles. Because we're going to need the salvage from all these guys. Yep, alright, it was a garrison that was dispatched, that dispatched these guys. Which means there's going to be more coming from the west. It could be either, it's likely to be grunts or, shoot. It's likely to be grunts or sentries. There they are, it's a sentry. Damn it. Well, there's a bunch of matter on the ground. I kind of want that, but we really need to take this guy out first. Four launches at once. Media, alright, well, we lost that matter pod, but it doesn't matter because we couldn't hold that much matter anyway. Demolition drone bay. Alright, we don't have enough power to fight this. I'm just gonna fire one. Oh, shoot. Great, had zero effectiveness. He's gonna die soon. At least we're losing stuff we didn't need. 80. Alright, wait, 1, 2. Heat sinks. I'm gonna turn off our heat sinks here. Yeah, energy is just too low. He's going down. Oh no! Blew up the power source, which took out our matter. There's so much matter sitting over there. There was. Now there's a lot less matter. That's sad. Oh well. Maybe this guy's gonna drop some more. There it is. Finally. Okay, well, now that that's over with. Sheesh. Oh, here's the garrison. Right here. It's probably going to spit out another... Oh, no, it's redeploying. Alright, I was going to say it's going to spit out another sentry here, but... we could have, yeah. No, it wasn't stationary. Heembond. Welcome, Heembond. Yeah, we could have let it away from matter, it's true. We didn't need it that badly, so... I mean, we've still got okay supply. Oh, shoot. Alright, that's an assault. Oh, shoot. Alright, so if we fight that from right here... I wanted to come this way to grab this matter. This is not active right now, but if we fight this long enough, then this will become active again and spit out guys right next to us. Shoot. Let's see. Our energy is low. Oh, because we lost a power source, and I did not notice that. Damn it. Our energy is kind of low. We don't need 2 active heat sinks. Alert, going up. Fine Step says, just dive the garrison. That's an interesting idea. We're already at a fairly high alert. Huh. We did avoid doing that earlier. We're actually at sub-level 5, which means that the problem with where we are now is there could be a behemoth in there. And if there's a behemoth in there, we can't outright fight it in this. I don't think we can do that in this form. We have a pretty messed up build. We would have to avoid it, which is not always easy. It's true. As Tone says, we might not even be able to open the garrison. That's a pretty big garrison. We'd probably have to get lucky with it. Anyway, just going to stop right here and try to take these guys out. The problem is this guy is as a melee. Oh, there's 2 melee guys. They're going to split off from their friends. You know what? I think we need to use... Shoot, I can't... I'm going to... Maybe we'll fire one of each. There we go. I'm going to fire one of each. Because those melee guys are going to friggin' tear us up. Some point-blank corruption for us. This will be helpful. Oh, thank you. You will die soon. Oh shoot, we lost our other power source. Gonna have some more company soon, I'm sure. Tough mode. Wait, how much is over there? It's not worth going over there to grab that. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Heembond asks, game is still Windows only, yeah? Yeah, natively it's only Windows, but on Steam you can buy it and run it in Linux. Naturally, it just works automatically in Steam because it works perfectly in Wine, and Steam has Proton, so you can play it on Linux. There's no native Mac version, but you can play it through Wine on Mac. But yeah, it works fine in Wine. The main problem is if you have the latest Mac OS, Catalina, it's 32-bit, so it won't work on that unless you have Crossover, which can play 32-bit games on 64-bit hardware. But yeah, works well, perfectly in Wine. All right, shoot. I think we're probably going to end up dying before long. Our next encounter, I don't know, we need to kind of get ahead of these encounters. We've mainly been reacting rather than I think I've been moving wrong. But yeah, Tone, you should be playing this. Should check out this mode. It's fun for different strategies. Speaking of that, it was actually another idea I had for Patreon was I'm also probably going to add some, after we do the voting for Beta 10, I was thinking we could also vote on challenge mode. Or not just vote on, but everybody can suggest a challenge mode too. Because I wanted to add some more in the near term, but I haven't had enough impetus to do that. That would give me a little more impetus. And plus, I've always come up with the ideas on my own and done what I wanted to do, but I wouldn't mind implementing some challenge modes that other people want to see. Oh, actually, free kill. I don't know when you played or if you didn't learn the new keybinds, but specifically for people on Linux who have trouble using the Alt key because it's used as a Linux command. You can do everything in Cogmind without the Alt key. There's other ways to do it. I've added a whole new input methods for certain things. Like, for example, the Alt key is often used to interact with parts in various ways, but if you press P, you can open the parts menu and do everything using single key commands, which is actually something not even non-Linux players like to do in some cases, because you can do everything with a single key or key sequences of keys instead of pressing multiple keys at once. I think currently there are probably still 2 or 3 commands, special commands, like for example going naked, that do require the Alt key still. But that's going to be fixed as well. I'm going to change it so that, I won't change it. I'm going to be adding a special commands menu so that everyone can access that without using Alt as well. In addition to the mouse can't access going naked. It's a special action. So very rare special actions. There's a few that are a little more complicated, but I've been waiting on that till we get really close to 1.0. Then I'm going to add a special menu for it, just to make sure that the menu can take into account all the commands. But it's pretty high on the priority list. Oh, force melee for wall? Oh, well, you don't actually... I didn't change anything there. You never really need to force melee for wall because you can use the F command to attack anything. You don't need Alt for that. Although force melee is actually Control-Shift. It doesn't have anything to do with Alt. But anyway, you can attack anything if you just press F and attack with what you've got attached. But if you want, obviously if you want to do the force attacking, yeah, that's actually Control-Shift. All right, so this is going to be problematic. Yeah, there's a lot of commands. Hard to remember everything. If you haven't been playing for a while, too. I don't normally remember the commands. I just kind of got them on muscle memory, too. I had to actually think about it for a second. So I guess the question here is, do we want to actually go into the garrison? I guess the answer is no, so I'm going to pick up this matter instead and go west. What is that to the north? Fusion bomb traps. That's not something we need. We're actually low on matter right now. This could become an issue. These machines all have matter in them. Pressure siphons. We could destroy them to pick up their matter. That'll help our alert level. We have treads. What we should do is run over these guys. Oh yeah, there we go. Medium matter pod. And a little dude to run over. And we got his matter as well. Didn't go up a whole lot, but that's also because I put on the matter pod, which wasn't entirely necessary. Probably should have thrown that in the inventory and saved the 10 matter, just in case, but whatever. Oh, shoot. It's not what I needed. But actually, no, this might be a good thing. Oh, we're running low on we only have 1 proton missile left. Shoot. Oh, we could also put our treads on. That's probably a good idea. 1 proton missile, which he'll probably blow off. It's about to go. In other words, we can't reliably use it to kill him. Shoot. We could use a smart bomb launcher and fire around the corner. It is a pretty tough mode. Oh, was it net matter deficit? I thought it was a slight addition because it was a slight addition, Tone, because we picked up 22 matter that was inside the pod. There was the matter on the ground and the pod itself was holding matter. So we actually went up a tiny bit. So one thing we could do, we could fire the smile bomb around the corner to try and get him. Of course, we have to know also he's going to be out this depth, but we don't know when he's going to switch and go on down here, so we won't know where he is without sensors. He's going to be either in this row or this row. Of course, obviously we'll know after firing once, but we could fire that and kill him before he gets here. That'll cost a lot, but actually part of the problem is that'll cost us a lot of matter in terms of trying to kill a sentry. 16 matter per shot. We'll probably run out. Oh, shoot. This is going to be tough. Never mind. I'm just going to put on the proton missiles. And we're just going to do this. Use both. Because protons, I don't think we're going to have enough to get him with just protons. Shoot. That didn't even catch him. Well, he's corrupted now, and we're going to run out of matter. Let's see, what does our matter cost? Wait, no. What's this one? 6:15. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna turn off. I guess we'll go with just a proton for now. Try and get him with just proton. Okay, now it's their only option. It'll save our matter. All right, it's having trouble hitting us, and we're running out of energy. And we have no proton missile. Now we can't corrupt him to death anymore. That was wasteful. Shoot. This is hard. Yeah, the main drawback in this mode is you really have to balance your resources. We're going to end up having to ram this guy to death. Alright, I guess it's only worth it now. I'm going to wait here and just ram him to death. Luckily we're in treads. Yes, we're ramming you to death. Actually, speaking of, it shouldn't be hard to find. There's more proton missiles right there. Not going to be anything left of this guy. Die already. It's really hard to kill this guy with ramming. Oh, shoot. You got to be kidding me. Well, this might end soon. Oh, hi, Sid Tree Fish. Yeah, Tony, you looked away for 15 seconds. Yeah, this is called a bad example of playing a challenge mode in Cogmind, Sid Tree. Yeah. Anyway, this run is going to end early today. Well, I'm going to die early, but then we'll do something else, I guess, because there's time left on the stream, so we'll barely started here. Oh, late game, but yeah, didn't. Sheesh. We could start another one, I guess, and then try and. It's maybe what we'll do is I'll probably start another AFD run and run from the. And we'll go through the early game much faster, and with a focus on just getting back to here, because you can find stuff what you need on the ground anyway in this mode. All right, All right, we have proton missiles. And you're going to die in a second. Oh, shoot, we have no power. How are we going to even fire one of these things? Alright, I have to put my engine back on. It's going to get blown off soon, but... Alright, we got him. Okay, there we go. Now we're way overweight again. Let's pull this stuff off. Shoot. Hey, we're alive! Pull all that off, pull that off. Okay, we're now hovering again. Alright, what else is over here? We've got, there's another improved. Let's swap this in. Oh, it's been damaged as well. Yeah, it's still in better shape. Swap that in. Get some treads. Turn them off. I guess we need our large storage unit back. I guess I'm going to leave the treads on then. Matter pod. Energy warning. Okay, now we can put it back on. Okay, I'm going to start to rebuild here. And try to stay ahead of the curve this time. Oh my gosh. Alright, you need to just run over this guy. Probably unlikely to kill him though. Dude, just die. Ah, it's gonna get away. This is hard to play without guns. So Cogmind, for anyone, I know we have a couple players who haven't, we don't know what we're doing here. Cogmind is normally a game with guns and all kinds of other stuff. We're playing a special, the April Fools mode from last year now. The Cogmind's very first ever special mode, AFD mode, April Fool's Day 2018, where all weapons are converted to launchers, so you can't actually use weapons other than launchers. And enemies don't drop weapons at all. So the only way, you pretty much have to fight with launchers, which means either EM launchers or explosive launchers. You can alternate depending on the circumstances, but either way, not easy. Let's see. I'm going to pull off this heatsink because it's causing us to be overweight, and right now we kind of need the speed. And I'm going to hopefully ram this guy. All right, we have 37 matter. It's kind of crucial that we kill one of these guys. Shoot, never mind. There's matter over here. Whatever. I'm going to pick this up and pick this up. What else did he drop? Terrain scan processor was dropped over here. 133 matter now. Okay. All right. Oops. Yep. Recycler's gonna survive, isn't he? Got away. Oh, stupid proton missiles. Can't kill anything right. Probably need to fill our inventory with other stuff. Shock bombs. Smart bombs. A lot of smart bombs at this depth, huh? Get some wheel. Oh, hey, Rain. Yeah, some wheel would be good. Trouble getting anything. You either use EM, which takes too long to kill stuff, especially the non-combat bots, which is going to run away, or use explosives, which don't leave much behind. It's interesting trade-offs. Heavy rocket. I guess we need to grab the heavy rocket. Smart bomb. I'll grab a regular proton. Look at all these guys. All right. Well, I like to fire at all these guys. They're gonna call some reinforcements, but maybe we'll get some. There we go. Wheels. Another gear. Oh, we killed them all. All right, that was pretty perfect. I say perfect, and then this guy's gonna come and steal our stuff. I'm gonna fire once more. Ah, got another power source, but looks like there's still stuff left over here for us. Field recycling unit. Oh man, that wheel's down. All right, somebody else was carrying a whole bunch of launchers. Oh yeah, some of those recyclers were carrying around old launchers. Wheel, 2 wheels, engine, grab engine, put on wheels, wheel. All right. All right, we're now moving a little faster. Oh wait, let's just put on this heatsink as armor. Heatsink armor! Activate. Hey shoot chap, yes exactly. You walked into Cogmind LRM 20 edition. Oh, good old Battletech reference. Faster than sword fighters. Hey, yeah, we can now run away from them. That's a good thing. We need some armor is what we really need. Armor, if we don't have treads, if we're not gonna have treads, we need armor to protect our wheels. But, well, you can't be too picky. I'm gonna keep moving forward now and hopefully get out of here. The alert level is, oh shoot. All right, that's a patrol. That's kind of not cool. Ooh, prototype launcher in here. Got unlucky again. Let's see. I'm gonna pull back up here. Oh, I don't really want to sit next to a neutrino reactor. I was gonna pull up into this room a little bit and fire, but it seems like a bad idea suddenly. Dangerously firing through this doorway. There it is. The inevitable result. Corrupting ourselves. It's okay. Corrupts more of them, right? Till we lose that. All right, here's another one. Actually, we can't even fire this many. I'm gonna just fire one of them. Hurting that. All right, they're all dead. Programmers, none wonderful. All right, what is this? Ooh, okay, that's nice. Finally got our best explosive launcher yet. They're fun to fire too. All right, more armor, heatsink armor. Let's see. A lot of matter. Heavy shock bombs. Replacement. We can put on this medium storage unit. Will slow us down a little bit. Oh, now we're actually max matter and we don't have enough to store it all. I really want to pick up all this matter, which is just sitting around here. Oops. Okay. Now we've got extra parts even. Okay, shoot, we might run into a dead end here. Oh no, we're running into a dead end. Damn it. I wanted to head west. We've made it, most of the way across the map now. We're getting close to the left edge here. These doors probably only lead into other rooms too. We might have to go, the path towards the west is probably back down through this corridor, which is pretty far away, to come back down around. I followed the edge a little closely. The other obvious way would be if we had terrain scanning, which actually we could easily attach. We have plenty of space for it. And I skipped one of those earlier, didn't I? Well, it was a processor maybe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rain. Rain says exploratory Tiamat. Yeah. This is kind of a bad room to explore from. We want to go through this corner here, or kind of look around these sides, because it's quite likely there's a way around through here. But this whole room's going to explode, and that'll be bad for our alert. It's impossible to fire a launcher that we have without causing a big mess in here. I mean, we could easily be out of the room when it happens, but I must walk the path of the explosion. Kind of walk the path of survival. All right. Okay. All right. It's by popular request. We will fire. Wait. Yeah. Our alert could definitely get more worse. We probably only got like alert level. We're probably only still in no higher than 3 for sure just yet. How much does this thing cost? It costs 25 matter. Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna step over here. All right. Well, I didn't have to step anymore. I was gonna step on fire another one, but oh look. All right. There we go. That was a lot of explosions just to find this one little exit here. I really hope this thing's not destabilized. See, that's something a structural scanner can tell us. I need to start picking up. It's only semi-useful stuff, I guess. Oh, this guy's... I want this guy dead. Oh no, he's gonna run away. What do we have? We have 10% corruption. I need to watch out because we might misfire this Tiamat. You know what? I think let's take it off. I'm gonna put a proton missile launcher on instead. The question of which would you rather fire in your own face? And now we're gonna turn on our treads and ram this guy. Ah, he's still alive. Uh-oh. Well, I'm leaving that guy. There's a hunter coming from the east. Gonna let him... I'd rather not attract his attention. We have only one... Oh, it's hard to smash guys because we only got one of these treads. Ooh, we got that one. Sadly, it was not an ideal crush, but... well, I ended up meeting him anyway. Lost a wheel. Gonna use proton on this guy, even though we don't want his salvage. There he goes. Not gonna bother going to the east. Almost max matter, but might as well try to get a lucky crush on these guys with our single tread. He's still alive. Still alive? Oh, there might be two of them. Like, oh shoot! Damn it! Me not paying attention. Firing out of view here. Well, we got one of them. I heard him die. There's another one. Still can't kill that guy. This is getting very expensive. Alright, got him that time. I think. Yeah, he's dead. That took half our matter. Wow, alright. That's right, all the walls on here are gone now. Alright, towards the west. We're approaching an exit sometime soonish. Guess I'm gonna crush this guy. Oh shoot, I can't crush anymore. We lost our treads. Oh, that's right, I need to attach another leg. It'd be tiny faster if we put on another wheel, but it's not that important. Alright, I guess we're not gonna crush. Hey, I just got an achievement. Oh, yeah. Huh, Launcher Specialist. I guess this is an easier way to get Launcher Specialist now. Because as of beta 9.3, I guess it was, you get, you can still get achievements now in challenge modes. I'll make an option, I guess, that you can turn that off if you want to. That's on the list of stuff to do at some point. But for now, it seemed like it made a lot of sense, especially with RPG-like modes becoming a mode that I think some people are going to start playing permanently. So we're going to see how many people soon. But even though the event is over, still about a quarter of people are still playing RPG-like mode, which is pretty interesting. About a 1/5 to 1/4. That's only among people who are actually reporting stats, though. So I'm not sure what the full number is. I'm quite curious. We'll have to do that later, I think. Get some anonymous stats once the actual leaderboards are finally up. But yeah, we do have some stats rolling in now. And I can see that much at least. Well, the stats have always been rolling in, but I can actually read them now in some form. Yeah, it's extremely different. Hemond's asking about the RPG-like mode. It's a special alternative rule set you can use to play Cogmind, where your parts don't actually take much damage. It's instead your core. It's kind of like playing a more standard roguelike. Cogmind is a pretty unique roguelike. It has a lot of different mechanics that you don't find in other roguelikes, which makes the whole gameplay and experience very different. But some people, kind of like the theme and the lore and whatnot in Cogmind, but they have trouble with the mechanics. So kind of what I did was last month released a special mode which makes it so that you actually gain experience. There's normally no experience or grinding in Cogmind, but this adds experience. You can upgrade yourself, and there's a bunch of other differences. But yeah, it's mainly, as Rain says, it's for people who don't like losing their parts. That's one of the big things, because people don't like item destruction. It really works in Cogmind, though. I mean, it's part of the experience, and you kind of have to embrace it. And once you've done that, whole new ways of playing and thinking about games can kind of open up. But some people just don't enjoy it, which I can totally understand. So for that mode, for those people, there is that mode. So we'll see how many people keep using it. All right, so I'm going to do it against this guy. Our matter's running low. I think we should actually use proton missiles now, especially since I'm surprised actually there's not more over there. This might be a lone guy. Normally it'd be a jump for a gun, but I don't have any guns. Yeah, there's just one. It must have been a escort. Shoot, we are out of proton. Oh no, there's a damaged one. All right. Oh, point blank. We have bad aim. We have 11% corruption now. And of course somebody's going to step right in front of us. I'm going to step backwards while he runs towards us. Damn it. Oh well, never mind. I knew that was going to go down. Alright, at least we'll pull them away from the other stuff. Oh, yeah, it's quite true, Heembind. That's what you do in the regular mode, is you swap out parts to upgrade. You keep upgrading your parts every floor, even within the floors. But the thing is, your parts are being destroyed. Like you see here on our right side, we have various levels of damage on our parts, and they get blown off individually. Fill out empty slots because our stuff keeps getting destroyed. But in the other mode, though, this won't really happen. Your parts don't take much damage. All the damage goes to your core. Kind of like regular roguelikes where you have your core HP and your items aren't being destroyed all the time. There are ways to avoid item destruction in Cogmind, though. I mean, you can use armor and shields, or you can move really fast and avoid enemies, stuff like that. This mode is extreme, so don't really take it as an example of what regular Cogmind plays like. Also, I'm not good at this mode, but... Alright, sadly, we only have one proton missile, but here comes an ARC. That's a patrol, even. It's just a regular patrol. We haven't had anything dispatched, I don't think. Oh, corruption is... No, there was an assault dispatched. Oh, this is an assault coming after us. That was only... I didn't remember that one. That was 80 turns ago. 80 turns ago, we've got this ARC was dispatched, I guess. Clearly it means rust monsters must be added to RPG mode. Yeah. And Angel would be annoying. Wait. Alright, he's not coming for us. Oh yeah, he's coming for us. Shoot. Oh no, okay, that was a bad idea. Now we're got two enemies on two sides. Okay, alright, there's no angel, it's just a bunch of grunts. And there's only one grunt over there. I wonder what he's doing over there. It's a single grunt. Okay, the question is whether or not to use proton missiles over an explosive option. I guess we could risk it first. 64, please. Ah, bad chance to hit these guys. Oh shoot, there's an imp around the corner. Oh no. Oh no. Shoot, he's no resist. I was wondering if he'd be weak to EM, but no, he's not. Damn it. This imp's gonna hit us. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, the one to the west must be an escort, I guess. But we already even just killed an escort a second ago. Or maybe this was one of the others that was the escort and he was blocked, and maybe they had it as a double escort. I don't know. But yeah, there's apparently just a lone one to the west, so he's not a big problem for now. I'm really worried about this imp, though. It might be worth attaching a launcher. Let me see. We have enough matter. This might be a bad idea. He moves pretty fast, but... There we go. Got him. I got the imp. Just had to fire 6 rockets to do it. Or however many rockets it fires. How many does it fire? Yeah, 6. Got him. Alright. The rocket array finally came in handy. Hadn't used it yet. Alright, let's put on our legs. Alright, now we're walking mostly. And now I'm going to go back to firing the proton missile at these guys. Because it'd be nice if we could just, like... Shoot. Mess them up with corruption at the same time. And possibly get some matter out of the deal, because we're going to be low on matter after this. Dude, recycler's sitting in our way here. Can't hit anything over there. Alright. Shoot, our proton missile's almost gone. Launcher, please. No! I should have attached another launcher. That was a bad move. Oh, we have a shock bomb. I should have attached another launcher, though. Dude, just get out of the way! This recycler. I think I'm going to have to move. He might not even... Can he move? Yeah, he's still got wheels. I'm gonna put on a wheel. Switch to that wheel, and then move a little bit. Oh, damn it. Yeah, you're all gonna die now. Alright, got his weapon. No. My rocket array got rejected, huh? I didn't notice that. Yep. It's just sitting there on the ground. Heatsink. Legs. Let's see. Ooh, flexicarbon, actually. Replenish our stocks. I think it's time to drop one of these micros and put on a light angular engine. And I really want to get rid of this guy who's being annoying and just stole stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, he's sitting on that. Oh, we've no treads. I'm going to ram these guys. Alright, well, we have some spare stuff now, and our core is only half dead, so... we're in decent shape, and this Swarmer is just like sitting here staring at us. Okay, back up. We are fully operational, sort of. Not really. We've got our utility slots. Can grenades and shock bombs be ground targeted? Well, point blank rocket array. It's my favorite item in the game. I mean, nothing can be ground targeted. It's always going to fire as far away as it'll always go out. You can never ground target. So with any weapon, the reason grenades are good at that is because they're short range. So if you can much more easily, even if you're not too far away from the enemy, force it to hit a certain spot. Yeah, once they hit their range. All right, we should be close to an exit. There it is. Look at that. We found the exit. I knew there was an exit over here. Ooh, I want this. We're really running on proton missiles these days. Yeah, it can be a little. Yeah, the grenades ended up having a shorter range and got targeting. That was what differentiated them. In the earliest versions of Cogmind, grenades actually had a longer range, and they weren't as distinguishable from rockets. So those ended up getting a little more distinguished. ZXC, I recall, was the one who suggested that, and it was a good move. All right, so we're just gonna totally get out of here. Oh yeah, exactly. It can. Good point. Like where we were in just now, then we didn't have an angle. But if I'd fired the missile further out, it would go too far away. But a grenade won't. You can fire it and it'll hit next to them, or behind them, or wherever. Yeah, we can't even fill our utility slots. So what are we gonna do here? More weapon slots, so we can fire more launchers at once. We can't really We can't really afford the launches though. I mean, EM launchers I can already not even really afford two. You know what we need? I think we need a new power slot for one. Because we definitely have power sources, and we need them for the EM launchers. And Rain says more prop. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good idea, actually. Wheels and treads. Yeah, we do need. I think we need the wheels for the movement, and treads would obviously help for coverage. Not that we'd really need siege mode, but just for the extra armor, because we're not getting any armor. And we're going to start finding more treads, because you get into the late game, you start finding really, really good treads. High integrity stuff. So it would be good to have the slots for that. I think once we have this third power slot, we can probably go up with a third weapon as well. We'll do that next time, though, rather than now, because this is kind of more of a defensive play here, going with the propulsion instead, and I think that makes more sense. Where we are. If we had a decent build going, I want to go for the third weapon now, but we didn't. So, all right. So now we can drop on another leg, or we can put on. Actually, no, we just put on another wheel and switch to wheels for movement. Speed us up. We're using the leg armor instead, And another engine. Put out a good one here. All right. Now we have, I mean, our energy is still, our production is pretty good actually now, but storage is still pretty low. It'd be nice to have some storage if we can find some. We haven't been able to fill our utility slots pretty much at all. All right, let's check out what's on here. Height. Whoa, we can get a gun. I think, is it possible to get a gun from this? I think it might actually still be, because launcher's mode was done in a super quick fashion. You know, it was actually, this whole mode was built in 1 hour. So technically it's possible to get guns. I can't say this would be a super valuable investment, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. I can't actually, I'm not going to be able to get it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Rain. Strategy-wise, Rain says, so I feel in AFD being faster than 120 is important. Otherwise, a single bruiser or swordsman can totally ruin an otherwise okay build. And we've already seen that several times this run. Like, whenever we've encountered the melee guys and couldn't take them out from far away, which is, I think, pretty much every time so far, we've ended up doing a whole lot of point-blank launchering against them. And part of our reaction earlier was, oh, we need shock absorption. And that would definitely help, but that's kind of not as good of a solution as simply staying out of their range. Of course, at 110, it's not as good of, we're faster than the 120, great, but at 110, all we can do is reposition before the fight starts. Once the fighting starts and we want to fire, we're not really going to be able to continue running and fighting because we're not that much faster. Repair. Yeah. No, that's true, Rain. Especially from an ambush trap. That's the worst. Alright, I'm going to try and follow the east side here. Oh, shoot. I hope we don't run into one of those. Uh-oh. Alright, this looks like a dead-end area. Oh, no. Well, we're passing that dude. I'm just going to, go this way for now. Oh, shoot. Now there's two of them. Oh, prototype, though. We're on an even deeper or higher prototype. Curious what that is. All right, let's see. Shock bombs. Another shock bomb. Good. What I want to do is draw both of them together. Never mind, let's do it from here. Oh wow, got him in one volley. With actual damage, it looks like. Shock bomb seems pretty decent. We're doing a pretty good job of actually recovering our energy. I'm liking this. Finally got 3 power sources. Yay! Yes, die! Alright. Alright, now I'm hoping we have, get to the next floor. I want a 3rd weapon slot now. Wanting that 3rd weapon slot. Microfission core, throwing on any of these we can get. Gonna shoot the hell out of that guy. Got some treads. Got another heatsink. Just collecting heatsinks now. Dude, cut it out. Did attract some attention. Ooh, tractor beam. We had one of these early on. Obviously something you really want in this mode. Tractor beam. Get at that matter. Get that. Can put on another wheel. Gonna drop some destroyed crap from our inventory here now. Damage stuff, damage stuff, damage stuff. Carry an extra wheel. wonder what this conveyor is carrying. Let's check out what's inside this room first. Okay, nothing vital. Not worth going in. Dude, get out of the way. Enemies are going to show up here shortly. Yes, exactly, Rain. Hopefully there's a compact Tesla bomb coming up. Oh, in fact, there's that prototype in our inventory. Let's check out what this prototype launcher is. Prototype. Okay. We've just upgraded our proton missiles again. Now they're heavy. Intermediate spectrum on these. Back down to 0% corruption. Core is doing okay. Alright, I might survive just yet. I was thinking things were not looking good, but pulled through in the last floor. Now I'm wanting matter storage again. At least we still have one matter pod. Conveyor. Oh shoot, it's an assassin. Damn it. 2 assassins. Oh, we only had 1 wheel? Oh no, we have another one. Alright, now we're getting into some pretty powerful EM. Pretty slow on our 1 wheel now. Still fastest option. No, dude, cut that out. I really wanted that. That was actually a good engine. Dropped by the assassin. Where'd he go with it? He took it somewhere up here. Micro nukes. Hey, we could use micro nuke. Oh, damn it. Alright, this is gonna become a mess. Yep, okay. Saw that coming. Okay. Micro nukes, and he dropped a Myomer leg. It's a good leg. Alright, there's a patrol or reinforcements to the south of us now. Tricycle is better than a unicycle, this is true. We only have 1 wheel at the moment. Oh, Marlin is asking, how do we have any non-launcher parts? Well, there's definitely non-launcher parts. Bots drop other stuff. Everybody drops other stuff. You can find other parts too. It's just that actually you can't, but all of the other, all the parts are dropped, all parts on the ground are converted to weapons, and no enemies will drop any of their weapons. That's basically how it works. But yeah, it's true. Having a gun by fabrication would be really useful against all these green bots. Lack of a gun. Alright, there must be a recycling unit up here, maybe? Well, no, actually, it's because I shot him. Oh, another Tiamat. I don't know, these launchers, just once they start to get too expensive, it can become a problem. Having the resources to maintain them in emergencies especially, but I'm going to pick up a second Tiamat anyway. Actually, yeah, we have nukes now, so the Tiamat's cool to fire, but nukes are technically a little better. I was going to run over this guy, but you know what? We don't actually need to do that. Why is there a single trap in the corner? And that looks like a scary place to walk. Another nuke. Alright, yeah. We can drop our long-range missiles. Grab another nuke, because you can always... I can never have too many nukes, right? Alright, well, I don't know where the other dude went. Guess we're going to go back south. We might meet those enemies, but that's okay. I'm going to try to maneuver so that we can see more. Alright, alright. Nothing. Oh, alright. Shoot, there's an operator. I could take out the operator in one shot. Now he's in the open. EM. Alright, I'm going to hit him with EM. Shoot! Seriously. Now he's gone. Fine. Go for it. Have fun. He's up there to the north. I'm just going to go south. Trying to maneuver slightly differently than I normally would when I'm carrying guns. You know, make it so you can see more. Heavy shock bombs seem to be cool. Oh, a lot of stuff in here. Okay. More nukes. Long range. Oh, just filling our inventory. Certainly happy for that rocket array from earlier. Did come in handy. Basically saved us. If that imp had gotten to us, we might not have survived that whole area. Offensively, we're doing pretty okay now. I'm feeling a lot more confident. Alright, I'm just going to replace a shock bomb with that one. Grab this. There's an exit. Whew. Yes, allies. Allies with guns! Not that we can get them to fire on neutral bots, but... Ooh, check it out, a garrison too. More heavy shock bombs, more nukes. A lot of repeating stuff because all weapons are launchers. So it's not too hard to find. You'll pretty much see every launcher as long as you explore all the floors. You'll manage to see every launcher in the game. So which is why it's really cool when you get to the last floors and you can get some of the really, really rare launchers, which you might only ever see once in like dozens of games. All right, so wait, where are we? I think this exit might lead out. No, this exit could lead anywhere. Where are we? Could lead to the caves. I don't know. Caves might not be too good. Ooh. All right, you know what? Let's just like leave because we have friends. Let's keep our friends intact. Yeah. Just gonna leave with our friends. Oh, it's the next floor. Going into research. Weapon slot. We're gonna get our third launcher. Just watch. Then our power won't be enough, right? Although we've got some better power sources now, at least. And the other, I think we'll go with propulsion. We still have. We're not really utilizing our utility slots, like not anywhere near their fullest potential. So might as well not worry about having more of those. Going to go with one prop, one weapon. Research. Research with friends. Technically, also, we're using an improved ion engine, which we might want to swap out for a fission core if we're going to go with like 3 EM launches. Our current EM setup takes 190 energy. Even just the two we have on now take 190 per volley. If we put on a third, we can actually take out most enemies really quickly. Programmers become the problem. How much does this take? 280. This would literally empty all of our energy. Microfission cores, unfortunately, don't have much storage. Actually, speaking of, how much do they have compared? Yeah. If we upgrade our power source to fission cores, our storage would actually go down. They produce a fair bit more, but as micro power sources, they don't really store much. So I guess we'll stick with what we have for now. And we need to really upgrade our power, though. All right, we're going to start finding some better launchers probably, too. Uh-oh, it's a sentry. There's a fusion bomb to the east. We don't have one of those yet. Add to our collection. If I fire all these weapons we've got here to the east, there's a decent chance we miss and I hit a wall and kill our friends. So I guess I'll have to let our friends take care of them. They're gonna die, but yeah, there he goes. Not really much hope for them. No, shoot, he just blew off one of our good engines. Damn. Alright, I'm just gonna wait here. Now, good job, guys. Not very helpful. Yeah. Not enough energy to do that more than once. 180. Oh, we're actually running too many heat sinks anyway. Oh, we're also, I forgot to put it on the power source. Duh. Should have done that a little while ago. Well, as soon as he shot off the other one. So, bad move. Still running on one wheel, which is actually almost gone. Oh, our first gamma bomb array. Oh, imagine firing like 3 gamma bomb arrays. That would be pretty cool. Not worth going across the room to pick that up, even though I could use it to just replace our damaged one. Every room is a stockpile of launchers, of course. You can just pick this one up. And then here's another gamma bomb, right? Ooh, prototype. All right, let's find out what this one is. Oh, it's a Tesla, regular Tesla. Teslas are still good, though. Fusion and more gamma bomb arrays. Oh. All right, let's drop that then. Not even going to end up using all these launchers because we're killing stuff so fast. Well, I say that, but it's hard to say what's going to happen. Nice inventory. Scavenger mutant. Alright, so we're in a little dead-end corner of research here. We kind of need to go back to the main corridor. Let's get out of here. Don't have to. There might be a way through the walls to the east, but not really worth it at this point. No need to. Alright, we haven't done any hacking lately. The all-important... I don't actually, you know what? It's probably not going to be worth doing that. We did a fair bit of hacking, I think, early on in the first stream. All right, there we go. Now we can go for this, which is going to have a tiny percent, yeah. It's okay. It's a start. We have a botnet. More gamma infusion. Didn't have a chance to even use our nukes yet. Recycling. I'm going to skip that room to the southeast. Oh. Alright. Going to switch to fusion bombs. Just fusion bombs. Hope we don't hit a wall. Got his reactor. It's kind of not what I wanted to take out. There's another light antimatter reactor over there, which we really kind of want. I'm going to go over here so that we can do this. There's only one left. Oh, damn. That machine exploded. Alright, well, we got the power source, which ended up damaged from that machine exploding, but oh shoot. Alright, well, I'm going to pick this up first. A little problematic. I want to grab the matter, but it's not really worth it, I guess. Gonna pull back. Lost one of our armor heat sinks. Oh shoot, there's a warden over there. Damn it. Alright. Engineer's gonna call for help, or he's gonna die. Okay, he died. Alright. Programmer did not survive that. Pretty decent. Heavy armor, yes. Thank you. Now we got some decent armor going. 4 slots of armor. Oh, okay, we're stuck. Probably not going to be stuck for long. Yeah, we're in treads. We don't care much about stasis traps. Uh-oh, narrow. Ooh, prototype. Oh no, it was a warden guarding the prototypes. Alright, okay, so we'll go this way. I'm gonna pull back, back. Try not to destroy the prototypes. Oh, you bastard. That wasn't cool. Tempted to use a gamma bomb array just for fun, but I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to use that later. I'm going to do double heavy shock bombs. Not cool. Worked hard for that power source. More heavy armor. Ooh. And now we can find out what these prototypes are. Compact Tesla bomb. Ooh, this one's not even a compact Tesla bomb. It's some other prototype. Compact Tesla bombs are good. I think we can drop the rocket array now. Mini smart bomb. This one's nice. Not as quite as useful, I think, for us, but still going to be useful. Certainly more useful than a regular smart bomb, just because you could swap it in and out more easily. But we're going mainly for all-out damage, so and frontal attacks. I don't know how often we'll be using that, especially without sensor info. Makes it even harder. But they'll come in handy. Pretty often they can still be useful. Alright, let's see. New shock bomb. Just gonna leave what we have on now because I'm not sure what we'll encounter. I'm not gonna waste matter switching yet. All right, grab this matter, and then head east. We are in the maze that is recycled. Another prototype. Damn. So many prototype launchers. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, it's good. Dropped his wheel. Yet another prototype. Advanced micronuke. Okay. Uh-oh. An assassin. So here's an opportunity where we can use the launcher we have right now. He can't actually hit us. Well, he might decide to shoot us through there, but just fire here, set a couple waypoints, and this is actually going to probably blow up the machine anyway. There's not much. All right, we could target. Oh, we only get 2 waypoints. That's fine. Don't really need that many anyway. Target this dude. There we go. We got one of them before we could even get over around the corner. And actually, this machine might protect us. Gonna hit him from the other side. Step a little further away from that dude. And he's gone. Okay, we are now in the main research corridors. That means there could be a lot of patrols. We're in a little side area here, which was keeping us from meeting too many enemies, but now there could be a lot. We just get really unlucky, we'll see. I guess we'll head north. Yeah. Hey, little nog. Oh, it got exciting. Almost died, but now look at us. We're not almost dead. Much better shape now in research. Late factory was pretty hellish. I thought this run was going to end, and I'd end up starting a new one just to, or have another short run just for fun afterwards. But looks like this is going to be a full run, full part 2. So, Serious Color says, remember old XCOM with the blaster launchers? Reminds me of them with the waypoints. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because that's exactly where it comes from. Cogmind is based on, it originally, the very first version of this engine and the mechanics were based on XCOM UFO Defense, the original game, because I made a roguelike called XCOM RL, or XAtcom, but XCOM roguelike, and the first time I ever implemented this waypoint system was for the blaster launcher in that game. And that same system is in the engine, and it's used for Cogmind now. So that is exactly where it comes from. You can fire the blaster launcher if you play XCOM roguelike. I love that weapon. It was always great. And yeah, you can blow up entire buildings and stuff with it. It's fun. And programmers are coming. But yeah, it's funny. That's funny that reminded you of that. Yep, top-down strategy with guided waypoints. The original Cogmind, the very first version that I did for the 7-day roguelike in 2012, did not have waypoint guided weapons just because there wasn't enough time to include them and balance them out and everything. But then I definitely wanted them for the full game. So yeah, we've had that since the first alpha. All right, so we're going to head down this corridor and keep exploring. We have enough gamma bomb rays, I think. Haven't even used them yet. But once we get assaulted, oh shoot, we might be at a dead end again. Oh no. Research is famous for dead ends. But I'm going to check these rooms anyway. Really quickly. Oh, okay. There's a watcher here. Oh shoot. All right, a watcher there is suggested above. There might be another door to the north. Lucky guess. Yeah, yeah, I like XCOM a lot too. Flies up. I really want to keep developing it. I mean, it's technically not dead. It's only sort of seems dead because I haven't done anything with it. But I have so many notes about more stuff I wanted to do with it, and I'd love to work on it. It's just I don't really have the time to do that. What I was hoping to do is build up my Patreon, which would allow me a little more flexibility with what I'm doing in terms of, instead of going for stuff that I know will be able to sell and support development, Patreon would be more of a flexible thing, and I can build stuff that won't be 100% commercially successful, like for example XCOM itself as well. I don't think, my original plan after I finished Cogmind, which was supposed to be a shorter project than it ended up as, was to go back and work on XCOM, and that was always the plan. But I don't think that'll necessarily work because I don't think it could make enough to support the amount of development required for that game. So I would kind of have to do it in a part-time, again as a part-time hobby type thing. And you can't really have time to deal with another big project like that as a hobby side thing if you're also doing full-time game development. There's just not enough time for that. But what are you referring to? Series called? You're saying what's it called? Fine Step typed the name there. It's called XAtcom or XCOM. It was just called XCOM. The at was technically meant to be silent, but it was kind of a roguelike style, so I put an at in there instead of the original hyphen. But you can also just call it XCOM RL or XCOM roguelike. XCOM RL altogether. But yeah, I haven't worked on it for a very long time. Basically, I stopped working on it as soon as Cogmind went commercial, so that was almost 6.5, 7 years ago. It's still downloadable and playable, though. Another mini smart bomb. Our current one is still in good shape. And maybe we should try and go through the wall here. I'm going to fire a couple smart bombs. See what's over here. Alright, that didn't work. No direction. No direction. Damn it. We're going to get pushed into the center of the map, it looks like. Oh, wait a minute. This guy was coming. I think I forgot about him. Let me see here. Oh, there's 3 of them. We are in research. Alright, had our wheel blown off. Cute. Hey guys, just like line up, won't you? Damn it. Alright, we're gonna take a little bit of damage. Can't fire our shock bombs. They're resistant. Please, just die. Hey, we have spare heavy armor. I'm waiting to lose another utility before I put it on, but I don't think I should wait. I'm just gonna put it on now. Of course, it's me that's causing most of this death and destruction here. Oh, wow. Lost that armor really quick. These guys are... well, I was going to say they're nasty, but we knew that. Just die. Okay, this is getting annoying. I've underestimated them. Holy crap. Alright, I guess I shouldn't be annihilating myself. Alright, well, they're gone. And so are we. Holy crap, that changed quickly. Totally, yeah, this ain't good, Revenant. It's quite true. Totally underestimated that encounter. Very bad. Very bad. I guess we were in just pretty mediocre shape there. And I should have been a little more careful about that. That was bad. Okay. Now we've got to recover again. But hey, we've recovered before, right? It's going to happen again? I hope. Not good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're not going to be able to sustain EM fire anymore. Crap. Okay. We're stuck. Alright, there's a door over here. I'm going to go this way. It's kind of a side way. Oh shoot, double wardens, really? Actually, this might be a good thing. I say might because we might get their... if we can get both of these wardens stuff by using EM, we'll actually be in decent shape. They're going to drop armor, treads, and armor and treads. And power sources, that's right, we need their power sources too. The main bottleneck we're going to have here is EM damage. I don't think we're going to be able to do enough EM damage to kill them before running out of energy. Alright, so maybe a Gamma Bomb might be more effective. A close range firing of a Gamma Bomb. Let's see, what does this take here? It takes 140 energy. That's expensive. 90 energy. But this only has 1. This here fires 4. Could do maybe 40 to 50. Thinking of how much EM damage these things could do. It's got low fall off. You know what? It might be more effective to not use the Gamma Bomb array right now. Maybe they just want hugs. Yes, Rain, exactly. A fridge full of launchers and no food. Look at all these launchers we've got here. This is our entire inventory is nothing but launchers. 11 launchers. Yeah, our matter is low, so we don't really have... We can't use explosives. They're resistant to them anyway. Shoot. We're going to end up taking some hits, of course. We're going to need to run a little bit and recover energy. I guess we can head back towards the door we just left. Fire at them when they come through, and then go back through the door. Alright, we lost that one. Shoot, or we just miss. I should pull back further. I want that other... I actually want the other sentry in here. Didn't want him to go back the other way. Damn it. Alright, that's not good. Let's see. Oh, we have a Tesla bomb. Of course we do. Oh, wait, we have a compact Tesla. I should have used that. I forgot about that. Forgot we got those. Tesla! Can't survive the Tesla. Alright, the other sentry is... Oh, he's coming back. I was going to say he's gone. Her leg's actually faster. Shut off our heat sinks. Pull back, fire. You're going to go down soon-ish. I'd like you to drop a power source. Can you do that for us? Power source, please. Shoot, the treads are gone. Didn't drop his power source. You know what? You guys are going to drop power sources. And wheels. No, got away. Great. Alright, you guys are going to drop everything you've got. Oh no. Anyway, a corruption. No, it's not that bad. Shoot, I'm in trouble hitting these guys. Fine, I'm just going to run away. Ooh, prototype launcher. Not that we really need a prototype launcher right now. Right now we need all kinds of stuff other than launcher. If we lose our fission core, we're going to be really screwed. That's like our only source of power right now. I wanted to get those recyclers. I'm going to have to leave that. Alright, so I'm leaving the prototype there. Yeah, I'm going to have an option. We don't have the luxury of going for that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well no, it's not that bad yet. I was going to put a tracking charge on this terminal, but I think we're just going to have to forgo that idea. Tesla, save us! Zero heat. 2 watchers to the south. There's power source to the east. That's a good sign. Unless they blow it up. We're going to get attacked from the south by a melee dude in a second. We're moving at 180, which is too slow. 180. We can't speed up. We need to grab more stuff. I hear someone picking stuff up, which is not cool. Alright, this is worth it. I'm going to have to smash through here. This is going to be really bad. Oh, shoot. Seriously? Alright, they stole the power source. Just going to like blow up everything here. Just to get everyone to run away. Yeah, so this guy's finally caught up. Wheel. 160. Hey, Jack 9. Yes, we were having a blast, very literally. There have been so many blasts. There's been so many blasts, we got a new achievement. Got Launcher Specialist. Serious caller, the prototype launcher? Oh, well, it's the prototype launcher means you don't know what it is. It's some kind of very advanced launcher, which is going to be better than the average drop. But all items in the game have static stats. We just don't know what the prototype is. It could be something very good, but you can't tell until you've identified it, either by attaching it or using some other means to identify it. There's other ways to do it, several other ways, but we don't have any of those other options. So yeah, we're just blowing stuff up here. The good old Tesla bombs. Tesla bombs, great. We also got the compact Tesla, which we might need to pull out. I need to get rid of this guy who's chasing us. But we're now faster than him now that we picked up a wheel. And fortunately, we have super crappy engines. There was a good one over here, but they took it away. So I'm going to retreat from this dude and hopefully get some space between us. What do you mean, fine step? How many randomized items do you have notes for? What do you mean by randomized items? I mean, there are no randomized items. Not sure what you're referring to. I'm going to put a tracking Trojan on this thing. Well, try to. Oh, that's not going to happen. Yeah, exactly, Jack 9. A launcher cluster drifting on one wheel. That's all we got left. We have nothing but launchers in our inventory still. 10 launchers, all kinds of cool stuff. We got gamma bombs, Tiamats, fusion bombs, everything. Compact Teslas, I think, are probably our key item right now. But oh, this is very much a challenge run, Revenant. This is not a normal run. That's why there's no weapons at all. It's just all launchers. Everything on the ground is a launcher. Except the stuff enemies drop, but all the regular drops are all launchers, and enemies can't drop weapons. This is the launcher mode from April Fool's Day 2018. You can still play this mode. In the manual, you can look up the command, but it's to activate it. It's a special mode. So it's technically not a challenge mode. It's a special event, which are different from special modes. Special modes and challenge modes are a little different. Challenge modes are meant to be kind of focused around a single theme, which is not super complex or involves a lot of work. For me, anyway. Like, as you can tell, all the recent special modes were all about, like, we had the Halloween mode, which added a new map and a whole bunch of enemies. There was RPG-like, which is a whole different rule set, which people made even play permanently. There was pay to buy, the April Fool's mode from 2019, which was a whole new system where you buy parts using cog coins that you get from basically destroying anything. And anyway, all those took a lot more time to build. Challenge modes usually only take a day or two to build, and they're built around some very simpler concept. Like this is just replacing weapons with launchers, and that's it. Although this technically kind of the other way to think about it is challenge modes are actually meant to be harder than the regular game, and the special modes are not meant to be harder. They're meant to be different. So all launcher mode is kind of a weird thing. Being the first ever special mode at the time, I hadn't really decided what I was going to do with special modes. It was completely. This mode was made the very morning it was released publicly, without any testing. Even ended up releasing a couple fixes, but the idea is, so at the time I hadn't really decided what I wanted to do to differentiate the two. It was meant to be an event, and now I've kind of made the decision that I do want to have more events, but they are generally going to be more like the events we've had more recently over the past year, where there's going to be more involved. There could be new content. There's special rules. There's all kinds of stuff, and it plays automatically for a certain period, obviously. But it's not necessarily harder. It's just different. The launcher mode, technically, if I was going to make launcher mode today, I could probably make it a challenge mode rather than a special event. Maybe we could turn it into one eventually permanently, but that's just not how it started out. So anyway, fun stuff. I talked a little bit about it too in the previous stream. Anyway. As Jack9 says, the launcher mode is only just to show off our fancy explosion animations. This is true also. All right, let's move on. Yeah, it does make the game more nuts, though. All right, let's see. I was going to try and get a Dragon Treasure around here so we could see what's around, but it's not happening. So, let me see here. Champion is chasing us. All right, the main corridor goes to the north. This is a door, but this is a room, but it leads to another room, apparently. Trying to think of generally where we want to go. North would be good. Do want to keep going north. But going through these kind of closed-in areas is a little dangerous given our current situation. But we need to put distance between us and this dude chasing us so we can shoot him again. I'm going to go to the west a little bit. Yeah, we'll go this way. Alright, yeah, this is going to be a good direction. Wait, he'd forgotten about us already there? You know what, he's really corrupted. He had forgotten about us already, which means he's already quite corrupted. And he'd lost us literally within just a few turns. Once they get corrupted, they have trouble following you and chasing you down. So technically, we might be even able to lose this guy. But I think we should just kill him. There we go. He's dead. He was already really corrupted. You could tell by the way he was behaving. So, and he dropped. Shoot, it's an assassin. I think we're going to end up with an assassin down in this room. That was a misfire. All right. Well, they destroyed our power source just in time for us to pick up another one. And I want these treads here, but I think it's a higher priority to fire because that hunter who's stuck behind the other one might decide to move. No, he's going to keep shooting us through the wall. Yes. Oh man, this Tesla bomb's doing all the work now. Tesla is pretty awesome. Hey, B-Sen. Hey, B-Sen, you didn't get, I think, you didn't get to see the most of the stream last time. You're back again. Because I know you like to play AFD mode. You're playing it for a while, yeah? And I'd never played it all this time and finally getting to do it. Revenant says all launchers plus mode where all the enemies have launchers too. That would be interesting. That would require a little more work in order to make it at least halfway fun. I was going to say balanced, but really it'd be more about keeping it balanced enough to be somewhat fun. Because, yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, Beeson. I'm enjoying the mode. Almost died, actually, right at the beginning of this stream. Got really close, but a launcher saved us. We finally pulled out the rocket array and took out an imp that was point blank. right before it was going to reduce our very minimal build to almost nothing build. And right now we still don't have a good build. We haven't had a good build this entire run, which I think is fun. But no, I should have picked up that other one. Shoot. Oh well. I should have picked it up to replace the damaged one we got. That would have been ideal. But anyway, yeah, I think it's pretty fun to have suboptimal builds and dealing with crap all the time. It's the penultimate Cogmind experience. Not really essential to ram these guys, but oh shoot, it's another assassin. Ouch. Oh, he took out a wheel. This is going to corrupt us a lot if I do this. They're going to leapfrog each other. Oh, we haven't been corrupted yet. But they did give us our power sources, and I'm very grateful for this. Yes, we're going to be doing good on power. Dude, engineers, get out of the way. Alright, now we're just like surrounded by guys. I could just ram them all, but I'd rather not attract that kind of attention right now. Okay, well, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. That was our corruption talking. That's what you get. All right, our Tesla bomb is actually getting quite damaged. I hope we find some more. That's the one thing we haven't found a lot of, is Tesla bombs. All right, now I don't know which way to go. Because I don't think the exit is going to be to the northwest. Yeah, our unicycle build is lost. Oh, hey, Miss Necro. We're still alive. Still alive and sort of kicking. Well, not kicking, but blowing stuff up. We have so few utilities. It's been fun, though, for sure. There's no real plan to go into branches. We probably just die in a branch, but yeah, you can totally repair corruption, Serious Caller. There's ways to get rid of it. I'm just going up to the next depth and repairs it. That's why we lost our corruption after the last floor as well. But there's other ways to get rid of it. But we don't have, again, our build is super suboptimal. All right, I'm going to go west. All right, there's the technician. Maybe we can kill the technician with a smart bomb. Because we can't get him directly. I don't know if this is going to actually kill him, but he survived. Oh, you know what? We don't have to kill him. All we have to do is kill his terminal. I think we can get there, yes. Oh, God. Our corruption. System corrupted. Mini smart bomb launcher failed to launch. Boom. He reported this. Good old corruption. Whatever. They're going to send stuff after us. We're going to Tesla bomb it. Don't really need any of those. What I need is stuff that's not. I need utilities. At least we're alive. Where are we? We're going to head to... Oh, prototype launcher. Can't resist. Must find out what it is. Oh, it's in a meltdown. All right. That didn't answer our question. That was a waste of turns. All right, I'm going to pull back here because there's an assassin coming. We're going to fight the assassin, I guess. We could hit him with a Tesla bomb. I'm assuming he's in the same spot. Eat that. He's probably going to come over here in a second. Did he kill him? It would be funny if we killed him. Nope, didn't kill him. He's right there. Boom! Bounced it off the wall. You're dead. Oh, his friend is still there, though. Oh, okay. Blew off our own treads. Damn it. Corruption is starting to really annoy me. Ooh, someone dropped an advanced visual processing unit. Yes. I'm liking that. That is something we really need. What? Yeah, the tech drops a hacking suite, you gotta convert to flat hacking, right? Yes, Jack 9, absolutely everything is turned into launchers. All the items in the branches as well. Every single item on the ground is. So you can't get any of the special items. What did he just pick up? He picked up a leg. Also a terrain scan processor. Also, so one of these guys has a matter pod. I wouldn't mind having that. We have some treads left here. Damn. It's not happening. Could blow them up, but yeah. Oh, that's right. We could kick them to. Oh, we could kick, I guess. I didn't think about kicking. And it's not something I'm gonna think about. We are not completely immune to damage, but oh, nice. I'm not used to kicking. Kicking can be pretty powerful. I guess I should have kicked him. I didn't realize we had 4 legs now. Our propulsion has been fluctuating all over the place this run. We've been on treads and legs and wheels. And even core propulsion for a little while when we almost died. Didn't last long, but which is a good thing. Hey, there's another prototype. Nice. All right, where's this guy going? He's just running away. That was overkill. Worth it. All right. Actually, there's too much stuff here. I don't even know what to take. Oh, wait. Not all of it's in good shape. All right. Got a double wheel setup going now. I'm going to drop the light engine. Pick this up. A lot of matter, but we don't... regular medium storage. I want this guy's. Let's kick this guy. We only have 3 legs now. Yes, we now got a bicycle. No Revenant, nothing on the ground at all. So, no Terminators either. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can't even get the Sigigs. 0 items. All items on the ground are converted. I want to kick that guy and get his terrain scanner. Nothing new. Except, oh shoot. Emergency. Not really an emergency yet, but there's a big guy over here. Behemoth. Not going to fight a behemoth. But I really want this prototype launcher. There's a chance he'll see us there. I don't know if it's a good chance. No, he might not actually. But I don't really want to risk it. I wonder what that is though. Well, I guess you could cheat and look at its mass. It's got a mass of 11. More wheels and we can kite with the EM launcher. That's true. That does actually, that's a good deal. But I don't know, we have no armor. If we have more wheels without armor, we will basically be torn to shreds in a lot of scenarios. Alright, Behemoth. This is probably a dead end anyway. I think we need to go back and do this way. I think it's a dead end area. Does mean we might meet enemies though. Dude, out of my way. Oh shoot, it's a programmer. Alright, we're not really ready to take on a programmer. I hope it's just one programmer. Haven't gotten to fire this yet. Damn it, it's hurting our Tesla. I'm gonna remove that. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a big explosion. This seems like overkill for killing a programmer. Fire the advanced nuke. Oh, we missed. No, there's more than one. Okay, it's worth it then. Oh my god, it's gonna happen again, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna put on some more stuff before things get really out of hand. Okay, there's a grunt coming from the north, which makes me think there might be a garrison up there. It's possible there's a garrison in a room up there. Damn it, I'm gonna get pincered. Uh-oh. Yep, our nuke's gonna miss. Because the first shot... Oh, it didn't... It worked still, though. Alright, there's one grunt. Okay, only one so far. I'm gonna put on some more stuff here. Extra legs. I wanted to put on the legs and see how many guys were coming from the north. Looks like there's at least 2 now. Yeah, it's true, Oblong. Exactly. Miss but still kill, the magical splash damage. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that miss. I knew it was likely we'd end up missing that second shot, but I wasn't expecting it to kill. It's nice that it managed to do that right at the far edge of its radius there. Okay, legs 120. All right, we're going to run from these guys from the northwest just to put some space between us here. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. I was going to grab that power source. It just got caved in on. It's gone. Okay, now there's a whole squad over there. Shoot. Time for a compact Tesla. You know what? We can afford to fire 2 Teslas. We might actually lose one of them, but... Oh, damn. Losing a bit of power here. Ooh, there's a power source. He's gonna die next turn. He did not dead yet. Oh, wow. Lucky punk. Definitely dead now. Alright, we gotta go this way. Our energy was good enough to fire a bunch of those. Alright. Anyway, I wanted to take them out so that they could drop some more of their stuff. Let's see. Alright, there's a hunter sitting right here. I would like it if he'd go into the room, but the thing is we're going to step south and he's going to see us. Alright, we only have our compact Tesla left. Damn it, his friend is still shooting. Oh no, now there's going to be enemies from the southeast. Ah! We're single grunt? Or what? No, a whole squad. Oh shoot. Alright, this is going to get really bad. Swapping in the reinforced antimatter reactor. Let's fire the smart bomb around the corner. First. Not quite sure where he is though, but we're going to shoot this corner. Yes, we're being smart, Rain. Don't know where his friend is. I want to fire our EM down there, but yeah, we'll wait on the guys over here and take care of this first, I guess. I don't know where this... He's got a friend somewhere back there. I'm going to wait and see where he is before taking action. Alright, there he is. How damaged are those guys? One of them we could probably take out. Gonna go for this guy first. There we go. Ouch, ouch, that hurt. Alright, I don't want to fire this against him. Let's just deal with their friends. Still alive. Oh shoot, there's another one. Oh no. Crap. Oh shoot, oh shoot. We're way overheating. Not cool. Didn't realize that. I guess it was, did the smart bomb do that? Yeah, smart bomb, well, still shouldn't, yeah, okay, that's a smart bomb. Firing that much of the smart bomb and being fired on my grunts overheated us. Didn't expect it would take quite that many smart bombs. Plus, I also I've been used to having heatsink armor, and we actually have 0 of them right now, which is rather unusual. Alright, let's see, I'm gonna remove... I want this power source. We can grab the power source, both legs, and then just go kick this guy to death. They're gonna take some hits. Don't really want to lose our Tesla either. Maybe we should actually remove that. But the thing is, we're gonna get hit somewhere. Probably should attach another thing. It's now vital that we... Oh, shoot. We might lose our propulsion. If we lose our propulsion before we reach the leg, we're dead. Very close. Almost. That was a little too close. Still close. Luckily I went straight for it. But, oh my god. Okay. Oh no, there's another squad coming. I think this is the end. Oh, no energy. 140. Yeah, definitely not cool. By definition, the opposite of cool. Good one. Yeah, the heat wasn't too big of an issue. It was mainly just, yeah, sitting in the middle of all these things with a suboptimal build. Yeah, the gamma bomb array is not great. Probably should have just used the Tesla. Tesla's great. Can I even fire it now? Oh, wait, was that 100? No, can't even fire it. Oh man. I'm sitting here looking at these legs over there. I want all 3 of them. And there's wheels. There's wheels and legs and everything. And oh my god, there's more grunts firing at us. And can't fire anything. Damn. Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to use a gamma bomber yet, so I kind of wanted to there, but this is not good. Oh yeah, I didn't realize we could also get caved in on here. That would just end it immediately. We're pretty much dead here probably anyway, but lost it. It being our leg. Let's see here. Yeah, we can carry this stuff. Run to the safety of the garrison. Funny. We don't have... Damn, I don't have energy to fire the Tesla. Oh, we 100. Yeah, we're not going to really be able to fire the Tesla bomb. I was hoping to be able to do is recover by firing the Tesla bomb on everything. Can't do that without a power source, though. There's a light ion engine to the east. Dead end, as expected. Alright. Whoops. 25. We'd be able to fire once. Oh god, there's an assassin in here. Hasn't seen us yet, but this is not a good place to fight, then. I was hoping to be able, if there was nothing in this room, we might stand a tiny chance, but with an assassin in this room, we would stand zero chance of succeeding at taking out these pursuers. I was thinking we could attach the engine and the compact Tesla and jump out of the door real quick, fire, and then come back inside to recover energy. Can still try it anyway, but I think it's probably the best option. Otherwise, so there's either that or just run past or I don't know. Not sure. Don't have the resources. I was gonna say be able to just try to outright run until we find a few more resources. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Rain, blow a path to the south here. Blow up south and then go east. But the thing is, I don't really want to. If we blow a path and try to run by an assassin, it's going to tear us apart because we're already almost dead. All of that damage is going to start. It'll rip off these legs in no time, and then start going after our core. And then we'll have no legs either, which will put us off in an even worse position. If there was no hunter there, and it might make some sense to go blow a path and just keep running, but. You think 500 core is enough? I don't know. And then 500 core is enough for what? To get to what? There could be more patrols up ahead. There could be an exit. We're probably near an exit. There's going to be an exit somewhere in the map screen here is my guess. Probably. But that's a big... That's going to require a fair bit of exploration to find. Also, to get through that wall to the south, it looks... Is that a door here? Oh, it is. There's a space there, so I guess there... Is there... What is going on down there? That's not... Never mind. Oh, that is a space. Yeah. I wonder what... I guess there's a door here. There's a door there. It's kind of an interesting layout, but... Alright. I guess we'll try and run for it. This is going to seem kind of dangerous. I mean, staying is a low chance of survival, but to me, I think staying is probably the higher one, just because there's further unknowns. Things can get worse. We don't want them to get worse, right? Alright, here we go. There's 2 hunters, of course, because there's never just one hunter. We can't even get by them. I'm going to kick them. Gonna have to kick this guy out of the way, dude. Oh man, corruption made us go the wrong way. Okay, micro nuke. Is there an exit around here? Shoot, I think we're at a dead end. Friggin' research. Don't know where the exit is. Exits. Oh shoot, I had the wheel active. Whoops. That was a mistake. Wasn't meant to be active. There's no door to the east, right? No. Shoot. Yeah, thanks for reminding Jack 9. I didn't notice that wheel was still active. I guess that happened when I tried to turn all my... I forgot I had a wheel and I turned all my legs off at once. It would switch to the wheel. So that was actually a little bit of a drawback there. All right, now what? This here is probably just a little thing in here, not much special going on. This actually could be just a room here and separate from this room. But actually, you know what? This wall blowing through this wall will open up more way there. So I guess that's probably a good idea. What can we actually blow up the wall with that won't involve problems? Yeah, well, I mean, anything except the Tesla, I guess we can use fine. Shoot. Guess I should have done that before I came south. Kind of missed, but all right, well, could make it through this. All right, now we have nothing. Okay, right. All of our prop armor is gone. That's going to make this harder. Core is now red. Shoot. All right, this didn't really help too much, but, well, better than not having done it. I doubt that leg is still over there. There's a leg to our west, but I guess I'm going to have to head south and east. And now we have an assault chasing us. Because, yeah, we're a threat now, right? Oh, shoot. Research, right? So we can either blow through the east wall here or head back around south, which will take us to a main corridor, and we're almost certain to meet enemies. We can't get through an east wall without hitting ourselves with an explosion either. Screw it, I'm just going to run. We're fast, at least. Door open to the east. Hope it's not a bad guy. It's a whole bunch of bad guys. Ah! There's a prototype launcher up there. Can't be something that could save us, though. We have no resources. 97. Titan. Oh, we're going to be killed by a Titan? Oh. There might be a way out up here. No! There might have been a way out around that corner. That was a very exity looking corner right there. Very exity looking. We weren't far from an exit. Oh, we lost. But hey, we died in a I don't know. Maybe it kind of looks honorable if you just look at what you died to. Destroyed by what was that type? Behemoth. We've got 18k. It was a very direct run. We took 0 branches. Partially because I wanted to in some cases, but also in a few cases it was just ended up that way. It was complete chance. We risked it because we had to take an exit. Managed to get an achievement, which of course I guess the achievement most closely associated with this mode. If you can get to the late game in this mode, you're going to get the Launcher Specialist achievement. That's pretty much guaranteed. But it was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with that mode. In fact, it's kind of made me want to try some challenge modes. For some of the challenge modes I haven't done before for future streams. But this will be the last stream for a while, at least a month. Let's see, I'm going to quit this. I'm going to look at the score sheet real quick. 18. Huh. That was actually, looking at my records here in the directory, that was the first loss in a while. Out of my previous 6 runs, 5 were wins. But anyway, that was tough. Interesting though. I don't know. We should probably play it again, but I don't know if we should play it again right away. It's a lot of launchering, and I'm sure a lot of I mean, you could get better at it, but stream wise, a lot of it would end up being pretty similar. So there it is, destroyed by B-86 Titan with a railgun. Being left with nothing. Did have our Tesla bomb still. This was our peak state. We had three types of antimatter reactor there. Anyway, yeah. Rip us. Wonder, is it any other stats anyone's curious about? Let's see, our class distribution, we were mostly a scavenger beat the whole time, which makes sense considering the mode. Scavenger bomber. Oh, we had a bomber class for a little while. I didn't notice that. I wasn't really paying attention to it, but for a very short time, we were actually a bomber, which I guess is not that hard to get in this mode, depending on your loadout. Your type of style of launcher that you want to go with, it can be a lot easier. But going heavy on the launchers will get you that. That's probably pretty rare to see in a regular run too. What else do we have here? Combat hostiles destroyed 149, AoE 112. I guess we did kill a bunch of stuff by ramming, but not quite that much. I wonder where the others went from. Or it might have been also from... I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't list everything. It just lists things you killed by guns versus AoE versus other stuff. But it doesn't list all of them, apparently. The class is destroyed. Nothing special there. Max kills in a single turn, 5. Took a lot of damage. What else? Only weapons are swapped. So Rain's asking, would AFD as a challenge instead of a special mode, and only weapons are swapped with launchers? Would that be more interesting? I don't know. I think that I think it wouldn't be as much of a challenge then. Probably. Yeah. I don't. What does chat think about that? I think I don't think it would be quite as challenging personally. I mean, a big part of the challenge with this comes with being able to get the parts to also support your build, not the fact that, because in the regular mode, I think we've seen, like, for example, GJ playing with all launchers all the time. He did some runs like that and was showing how it can be really effective, actually. And it seems a lot easier if you can get other parts. Because, yeah, B-Sen too, I mean, as B-Sen's saying, part of the challenge is salvaging everything else. It's definitely challenging. Already, as is, like I was saying. I think it could be a challenge mode rather than a special mode. Maybe we could revoke its special mode status and turn it into a challenge mode when next I do a challenge mode update. But I mean, why Oblong? You can get launcher loaders, launcher guidance. Yeah, you can't find either of those in this mode because you could build them, I guess. Fabrication is still possible. They do work normally because this was a quick mode, so it can be possible to get a few parts that you really want. Matter pods, though, as you saw in this game, in this run, I did have a number of matter pods already because you can get those pretty easily off of other bots, the workers and recyclers. But you're not really going to do, I think, a whole lot of hacking in this mode. Be an interesting approach, but either way, I don't think it's as important. I think part of the challenge is really the resource aspect of it. Security level, we never really got super high. So see, as I was talking about earlier, we were really only security level 3 a lot of the time when they were dispatching assaults. We only just barely dipped into 4, and that was only at the very, very end of the last floor, which makes sense. That's what it about felt like. So that wasn't a big problem really. But for sure, in launchers mode, you can only spend so long on a given floor because using launchers inherently is going to cause higher alert just from all the extra destruction. Making hacking OP for this mode. Yeah, technically, this is as a special event. Remember, it's not a challenge mode. If this were a challenge mode, I would revoke the ability to fabricate other stuff as well, like I did in all the other challenge modes. I mean, all the other special modes, which were more involved. But if this was a challenge mode, to enforce the challenge, I would do that for sure. Remove hacking is an option. I think balancing resources and scavenging everything is kind of part of the challenge, though, and also really interesting in terms of balance, because if you could get more of the parts you need more naturally, then you would be much more free to use explosive launchers. But you're not. You kind of have to use some EM as well and salvage what you can. But then you're forced to use explosive launchers sometimes. So there's a lot of balancing going on. But yeah, for sure, and hacking for intel is fine. Yes, if or when I make new challenges. Oh, I will. I was talking about earlier. I was talking about earlier in the stream that actually one of the things I was thinking of doing in the near term is probably for beta 10. I'm going to do voting on Patreon for not just voting too. So everyone can give input on what kind of challenge mode they want to see, and everyone can vote on it. Just pick a random challenge mode from what everyone else suggests to add to the game, because so far all the challenge modes have been what I wanted to add, so thought it'd be nice to add another option in there. I've got a long list of suggestions already from the people who've given before, and a long list of my own ideas. The challenge mode ideas list is very long, but and I look forward to playing and making and playing some of those, but they're all kind of tangential to regular development, and I've pretty much decided that there won't be an in-game menu, so it's really kind of secondary. It's made even more secondary because of that. For architectural reasons, mainly because under Steam, you kind of have to be able to restart the game if you were able to select a challenge mode from within, and I can't really do that within Steam. The only way to do that would be to wrap the game within like another version of itself, kind of like I'd have to be able to restart the game from within the game itself, and I don't really want to rebuild everything to do that. But so anyway, but I do want to add more challenge modes, and anyway. And they don't take as long to implement. I mean, I usually spend maybe at the most a few hours to a day on a single challenge mode. So, and it can provide a lot of fun just having one mode. Even though so far not a whole ton of people have played them, I think percentage-wise in terms of the community. But that's also because the base game is already pretty big, and so you only have the experienced players who are generally going for challenge modes. And the other reason is they're not quite as well known, but I think they'll be even more well known on the newer version of the leaderboards, where we'll have individual. There's going to be more versions of the leaderboards and more data coming out, and I think it'll be a little more obvious. So, and plus, as the community, as the total player base grows, there'll be more chance that more people might play them. But we'll see. I don't know. It gets kind of a side thing anyway. So you didn't do any bot hacking. Look around. History. A lot of the late game launchers. Normally this is a big thing when you find good late game launchers. So they're in the history log here. But technically we found a fair number of them because of the mode. Oh, look, I didn't recognize that one that messed up on us. Wait, that one that messed up on us was a tactical quantum warhead. I guess chat was mentioning that. Saw that. Oh, look at this one. Here's a nice line for you. Lost 23 parts. What this does for the history log is it kind of does a little summary, because we couldn't have every single part you lost be listed in the history log. That would be really excessive. But I wanted your part loss is a really important part of how the run went. So it keeps track of what you're losing, and once it basically records losing part loss streaks is what they're called. So if you've lost a certain number of parts within a certain period, it will report that. So That's quite a streak. Would Zion imprinting make this easy? Free items and conventionally armed support. Yeah, I would guess it would make it easier. Yeah, not easy. Imprinting is actually, in some ways, it actually makes the game harder. I think I tend to lose more when I imprint. So there's a completely non-scientific anecdotal evidence for you, but other people have reported similar too. That it makes parts of the game easier and parts harder. It was meant to be kind of a crutch for certain types of players. You know, it gives you some benefits that other players might have trouble accessing. But when you're, I don't know, I think once you're at a certain skill level, it might make the game harder for you by comparison. I think that's how it works out. But yeah, it's true. Revenant, that's another option, is adding a total external game launcher, but I don't want to do that either. I've got I've listed out all the options, and I don't like any of them. But yeah, it's a lot of, not even just Japanese. I mean, a lot of other games, even Western games now, are doing that. There's quite a few that have their own just launcher. I don't really like them. I'd prefer it. Plus, again, the whole point of Cogmind was to go straight into the game, complete immersion. You click it, you are the Cogmind. I ended up adding the difficulty menu, and it took me a long time to be willing to add that. But I finally came around to seeing that that was kind of worth it, and only happens once. But yeah, anyway, so I'm not real big fan of launchers, even if they certainly have their mechanical uses. And for example, I don't know, I mean, if Cogmind supported mods and modding, then it might become even more necessary to have a launcher type thing. But it just makes everything also more complicated architecturally, and I don't really want to play with a launcher. And it also looks bad. And anyways, I've gone through the reasonings, and I don't know. I'd like to kind of keep things as they are. There's where we died. Right here, going around the corner. Can't even see the behemoth though, because he's shooting from out of the range. Actually, he blew the corner off that machine and killed us. Or maybe that was right the turn before, I don't recall. But anyway. Yeah, mods. No plans for mods, man. Just mentioning, I don't know, I consider it kind of a taboo topic when I'm talking about Cogmind, just because I don't want to get people's hopes up. I will admit, I do think about it, though. It was originally built for modding in its earliest versions, but I very quickly gave up on the idea because I wanted the game to be finished quickly. Obviously, that didn't happen, but I wanted the game to be finished more quickly. And if you don't make it explicitly support modding, then you're going to have an easier time developing. I mean, obviously, having some parts of the game being moddable or more easily accessible data-wise does make development easier, and so I do use that portion of it. But if I wanted to make it easier in a public, everyone can mod kind of way, if I want to make that accessible, that actually slows down development a lot. And it also affects design at the same time, because I wouldn't be able to make some of the assumptions I'm making. So what's happened is, over all these years, I've made a lot of assumptions in Cogmind and how it works, how the mechanics can work, how content can interact with other content. I've made a lot of assumptions. And now all those assumptions are built into the engine, because it wasn't meant to be modded later on. Again, earlier on it was. In fact, you can go back, you can mod the 7DRL. Somebody even did it before. It was meant to be modded. There's even a little guide for it. You can mod the original version of Cogmind. But yeah, the newer one is not meant for it. What would happen is, if I allowed people to mod it, it would, first of all, I would feel bad for not supporting the modding afterwards, of course. And the thing is, it would require a lot of support, because people would say, I want to be able to do this. And I say, well, technically, I could do it. There's a lot of things that could be done for Cogmind modding. I mean, because again, it's the modding system is really halfway there. I mean, I use it to build the game, but then there's all those assumptions that are internal and already built into the actual source code. They're not moddable. I'd have to end up rebuilding a whole bunch of stuff to make it possible. So, and it wasn't really meant to be that kind of game anyway. like the kind of, it wasn't meant to be a platform for people to do other things with, unlike, for example, XCOM, which was and still is and always would be. In fact, if I went back to build that game, that would be a primary focus of it, would be to allow people to do a lot of heavy modding of the game. That one definitely was. It was all documented. Yeah, Jack Knight says, this isn't Skyrim. Yeah. Yeah, we're not Bethesda over here building broken games that people have to mod. I know that's not necessarily what you meant, but yeah. That is certainly an advantage. You can. I think it's cool about modding. Where I mean, if you build a game it doesn't even necessarily have to be good, but if the systems are good and it can be moddable, and people can rather easily build onto it, and people like to create things. I mean, it really shows with just the XCOM roguelike. When I built that and made it very moddable, we had several full-time almost modders who were building some cool mods for it and doing a lot of work on it. And just because people like to create things, even though it was still in its infancy, it wasn't even developed all that well. There were lots of issues. I mean, it wasn't broken, but there was a lot of usability issues. There still are in the game. It's just because it wasn't built for that or as a focus right away. But people like to create things. So, if you've got a platform for that, that's really great, I think, for the community too. Which is why I've actually been on the fence about Cogmind, because I know it could be good for the community to just open up, allow everyone to just create whatever they want, and that obviously gives us free content, extra content. But anyway, so many other concerns though. I wouldn't want to have to support it long term, but I would end up feeling like I needed to. So anyway, all right. So that was a lot of extra conversation that we didn't really need to go into, but I have extra time on the stream, so I decided to talk about it anyway, or all this stuff. Any questions or anything? Is this the last stream for the next month, as I was saying earlier? And we finished the launcher mode. So that was fun. I don't know what we're doing for the next stream. I haven't decided yet, but it's a ways out, so we'll think about that later. Okay. Thank you, Bisen. I will enjoy the trip. Yeah, we're going to Japan. The same trip we do every year. If you've been in the Cogmind community for the past several years, you might remember every year for Chinese New Year, I disappear. I guess it didn't always used to be this consistent before, but in terms of the time of year. But ever since my son started school, over the past few years he's been in school, we have been able. We don't have a lot of options for when we do our trip, so kind of annoying when once you have a kid, your vacation times are very limited. Personally, obviously for my work, I can take off any time I want, but I don't have that option with because of his schedule. So. Rain says $20 patron tier for XD Unpacker. Yeah, there already is an XD Unpacker. Obviously you put the un in parentheses, which means you also mean packer. But what was it? Some level 255. I think they're also in the Discord, but they generally comment more on the Steam forums. I just call them level. Yeah, I think it's level 255. They also have Chinese in their name. But they actually built an XD unpacker. They figured out how to decrypt the XD files. So Cogmind's data files. I write them in text, and before the release, they're encrypted into a just my own format. Actually, it's not some special decryption or a special encrypted thing. I was curious if someone would eventually figure it out. I mean, it's not super complicated, but it's not any kind of standard form of encryption. It's something I made up. So they actually figured out how to unpack the XD files and read all the data in Cogmind. I mean, technically that doesn't matter quite so much anymore, because I didn't. Part of the reason I encrypted them in the first place is because I wanted to hide while Cogmind was in alpha and people hadn't seen everything. I wanted to hide, what could happen and some of the things that were out there. I didn't want it to be quite as obvious. But now you can find everything on the wiki and in guides and everywhere else. Everyone's seen pretty much everything. So there's not quite as much of a point in hiding it. Now I just do it to keep it so that it's harder to tamper with and harder for random people to mess up our leaderboards and mess with the game. But Rain says it doesn't look hard to reverse, but out of respect, you didn't. Okay, thank you, Rain. I'm curious if Level will figure it out eventually. Because obviously there's people who are kind of interested in doing that, but I think it was Level couldn't figure out one of the things. One of the it's I won't go into the details, but or give it all away, of course. But it's kind of multi-layered, you could say, the encryption, and they couldn't figure out one of the layers. So yeah, that makes it hard for them to recreate it, the original file. But yeah, I put together some random stuff. Just random stuff I was thinking of. Oh, how can I encrypt this? Okay, sure, we'll do this, whatever. I am certainly not a pro when it comes to encryption or know almost anything about it. But it was just kind of fun little project to do. Let me think. Yeah, actually, I also had part of that. Something similar was actually used for anti-cheat detection in Cogmind, which I have turned off at the moment. But there is technically an anti-cheat system in Cogmind, including even memory things. It was able to detect memory cheats and stuff. So, again, it was something of my own design that I put in place a long time ago during the tournament, and also for the leaderboards for a while, just to see how effective it would be at finding cheating. But I don't really care. Final boss, but I don't really care about. I don't care about it as much anymore. Plus, it's usually not that hard to identify stuff like that, and it hasn't been a big problem. So, anyway, for now, yeah, it's not even on. But anyway, can't do 1080p. All right. Anyway, yeah. All right. So. I guess the stream's gonna end then. We're done with launcher mode. Oh, are you talking about on a laptop? Yeah, and some people can't manage on a laptop screen. I mean, 1080p can also be a big monitor. It depends on size. But nowadays, monitors are just getting some, pixel density is just getting so much higher. That's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of interesting too how that's changed over the years. Because pixels in general, you could kind of rely on a pixel being a certain size, but you can't anymore when you're developing games because some screens just have insanely tiny pixels. I'm not referring to resolution. I'm referring to actual size of pixels, which affects the size of what appears on the screen. But anyway, yeah, my laptop's fine too. I have a big one. Mine's 1080p. Mine is it's true, Rain. Some people need glasses too, but it's kind of interesting. Everybody has their own needs and environments and stuff, so it makes sense. Stop bully Cogmind. But yeah, I have a 1080p laptop as well. I mean, that's my only computer, and the screen's fine for me. I don't sit super far away from it, but I mean, it's a laptop, and you're using the laptop as a laptop. Then I think. It shouldn't be, for me, the distance is just fine. But I'm not playing on it right now. I'm playing on my desktop monitor. Laptop's off to the side. But no multi-monitor support. The SDL doesn't support multiple monitors. This is Cogmind uses SDL. SDL2 probably does because it's the modern version, but Cogmind uses SDL1, the original. Or not the original, it's technically 1.2, but either way, it uses the first iteration of SDL, and SDL does not support or even recognize multiple monitors. And it would be completely unnecessary to use multiple monitors widthwise, but who knows, it might even look really weird, but Rain plays in a 720p windowed mode on a 1080p monitor. Yep. Yeah, I used to do that too when I was only working on my laptop. Sometimes I do that. My head's close enough, so yeah, I don't mind playing 720 even in a 720 window where you're using size 12. Cogmind was actually designed for a size 12 font, and in a 4:3 ratio window, so it can. As long as you can see that well, it actually works pretty well in that size because it was designed in pretty much the smallest size I wanted and it's scaled up appropriately to fit whatever you need. So I think for my next game, whenever that happens, I was going to actually require widescreen though, so that I could design for widescreen rather than 4x3. That would what that would mean is that if you're on a 4:3, then you wouldn't be able to play. But very, very few people actually need that aspect ratio anymore. So I might end up getting rid of that. Also, I need to go to 64-bit. Cogmind actually might be switched to 64-bit before 1.0 or after or around 1.0. I'm not sure, or after. I don't know. But yeah, actually, Oblong, you turned down the font size 12 and it's unreadable. Actually, I work on when I develop Cogmind. I actually always use font size 12, unless for some reason I need. I sometimes actually go down to 8 or 10 if I need to see an entire map or a huge view or a giant area. I will actually lower it even more. But my standard is 12. I work on Cogmind and do all my dev play and stuff in the site with font size 12. But hey, again, different people with different distances. Imagine using multiple pixels for each letter. Weak. Yeah, well, the bigger font sizes certainly do, but yeah, not the smaller ones. That's for sure. What was I talking about a second ago? Yeah, I forgot. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, you use 18, but you're on 1080. Yeah, 18 is the standard for 1080. I'm actually using size 20 for my stream. Let's just remember, the bottom of my stream is cut off because I'm in a larger window, which is why I can use size 20. I'm in a 1200p window. I use one of the 1200p Dell monitors. I kind of like having the extra vertical space. And also the pixels are big. I like this monitor. Really nice monitors. The pixels are not super tiny. Yeah, you just changed it to 12, doesn't cover the whole screen. Yeah, you could make it cover the whole screen if you wanted to. But again, it's mainly for window. Like you can hit Alt-Enter and switch between windowed and full screen, by the way, if you didn't know. And but that won't change your map size, their map view size. So what you have to actually change in the system config file. The game can't do that internally because that affects the actual size of the console, the terminal console, and that has to be set by the engine itself when it starts up, and it can't be changed. So that's another of the things that would have to be. You'd have to restart the entire engine if that was going to be changeable within the game. That's just not really worth it. So no huge reason to change that anyway. It's mainly set automatically based on people's resolution when they first start the game. But for people who really, really want to change it, it is explained in the manual, and there's a system config file. And it's pretty easy to change. Just go in and change to the map size you want. Although it can be, I guess it can be a little hard because you have to calculate out the size that would be displayable on your display or whatnot. That can make it a little more complicated. 18 small caps, the only way to play. Yeah, 18 small caps is pretty good though. That's part of the problem with designing a pixel perfect font-based game like this, text-based, is trying to get it so that it works on all monitors. Oh, so many fundamental systems which seem really boring. It's so much fun. For example, like XCOM the roguelike, I didn't even have to think about any of that. I'm going to make an ASCII game. It's meant to really be played even windowed. I love it when you can just make a roguelike and make it. Just assume it can be played windowed and people are going to play it windowed. It's really nice. But anyway. All right. Yeah. See you later, Jack. I'm going to go now to ad for Wingdings font. No Wingdings. and no Comic Sans either. We've had requests for Comic Sans. Although that might be, I don't know, it would be funny to do it as a joke one day, but it wouldn't fit at all font sizes. So it actually ends up being a ton of work. But anyway. Yeah, there's so much to think about in the dev process that is kind of, especially for a commercial roguelike, far more than a hobby roguelike. It's kind of annoying, but it's been worth it in the end so far. So anyway, we'll see. Yeah. Thanks for joining the stream. Even while I'm away, I'm going to be in chat and everything as usual, so it won't even seem like I'm away. I might be online just a tiny bit less, but pretty much I'll still be online every day. So yeah, I will be seeing everybody, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.